I had a black cleat on. No damn black cleat on with the uniform. It don't look right.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 8th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Dampier. Dumps it off in the flats. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On the run, still looking. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, the offense tried to hit the dagger route. You see the receiver, he went down the field, stretched it, made it look like it was going to be a go, put his foot in the ground, trying to cut to the inside. Just not able to be on the same page there.
Yeah.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Across the 25, he's got room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
That route is a man beater, and
he might be wide open in that thing.
He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest. Yards after the catch, setting up first and goal.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 10 if he's pushing him.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Don't let this nigga go well.
It's Dampier.
He goes
Backs
well.
looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Husky. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
I hate when
you want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game. Get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field.
Anybody drop one, I'll be
right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Why is this nigga stud? Who the fuck been on my profile?
Here's the give.
Oh shit! I forgot to do my depth chart again when I took that nigga off red shirt. Oh fuck! I don't know why I ain't think to check that small when I just was in that motherfucker.
Productive play for this offense. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail. That's got to show up in this one today.
Let's talk about Alabama. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives
This
a
nigga
verbal
been
commitment.
watching
David, what's his
film.
adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college.
Pulls in the deep ball. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up
I
some
thought
pretty big
so too,
numbers.
bro.
You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Zings it complete to the right.
Why worry about why?
They were able to get the ball to the running
He
back
just playing
in
good
space,
first-
but that space
first
just
quarter.
evaporated.
When I bust it open, it's over
It's
with.
tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Man,
Stop is
come
made
on,
at
you
the
acting like you
36.
tired.
Let's call it a
You hiding the
five-yard
front
gain
runner.
first down.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about
They had
spread
some good
offense and
games,
throwing the
getting some
football,
users,
going
boy.
up tempo and scoring
Then
quickly.
that big game
Man,
against the
you think
AI.
back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They've always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved
Hey,
this
this nigga-
guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running,
This
man,
nigga on
fits that
pace
just
to
perfect.
slow him down.
After picking up a couple, it's
That's why I
second
said
and
this
8.
nigga been watching film
Back
or
to
reading the
throw,
scout
it's
report.
Russell. Dances away. That's caught. It's Young. Knocked down for the tackle. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start
He's
early
been
on
reading
this
the
opening
news,
drive
Tipper.
for them. They're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out
What lead
fast.
that is?
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Y'all
Nice
just not getting
completion
right
here to
there.
this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball
Go
carried
out
down
and go
behind
back
the
in
line
there.
of scrimmage.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
That Mississippi State.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after
he looked like he needed watch.
Let's see what the defense can do.
All right, boy, let's go.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
The short hand
don't
is
let him
brilliant.
hit that foot.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Anytime he wants to.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Hands it off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Makes the grab down the middle. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. There he goes. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Hold him, take him back.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That's the sign of the offense,
so the big
moving
gain,
in reverse.
All for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
Go get him.
Throws to the tight end.
What?
Got his man downfield.
What
a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it.
I can tell how the game going.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Run game is
Alright,
good.
time to get a
Balance is
turnover.
good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, he's got some space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Trying to ball his way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Washington wants to go quickly. Wide receiver going in motion.
Oh, why everybody left from over there?
Touchdown, Huskies. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone.
Yeah, because it's the AD. We ain't finna do all that practice in the evening. They practice for the Pee-wee football. That's why he don't let them play. That's why he don't let them play Thursday like that. Because they play Saturday. They're too close. He want them to play Pee-wee. He don't want nobody to get hurt though.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short game.
That nigga
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now.
He all
Way
about
down on the
sport.
scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Here's the pressure. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
He's going to let it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Blair, upset alert. This
offense has it with really good field position.
With the ball.
To the ground with the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The run from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking to pass. It's Dampier.
Man, come up in front of the man. That was on like.
Hang on to the ball.
Oh, they spin back
Tries
behind.
to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end.
Pulling his drive, bro.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
No way I'm letting him throw these
The
drives.
defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now on 4th down, they'll try
Ray Finkel.
This whole
Ray Finkel.
is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal you got to make.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Williams. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Get what, Blair? I'm finna make him pay for that.
Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
That nigga ain't touched nobody.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't
Bro,
find
50 ain't
anybody
touched
open.
nobody.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing
I
game.
probably got out of
That
there
was a really
too
good
fast,
example
though.
of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to pass, it's Russell. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Washington right back to the line. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy
got a game plan, he's sticking to it.
little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Otten. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
There we go.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And some defensive
Nigga had me down all half, Blair. Now I'm gonna come out like a world beat.
His 3rd interception on the season just has
Had me down the whole half, Blair.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Williams.
He done fucked up the church of money. Oh! Oh!
That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
To the air, it's Russell. Picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half. Because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. With that interception and with that return,
I ain't doing that, Blair. These motherfuckers
put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Wow.
Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
He's working.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
He's working, Blair. I don't know what he's doing.
Is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Where he at?
Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and look to play another down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, my.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. And they add 6-4 to the board with that trip to
And
the
this
house.
nigga wasn't even trying to score. He just wanted to get in the middle of the field.
7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the
If we're going to come out like we playing this half, man, we're going to get beat by 40.
Touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Okay, the nigga came out with a game plan. He's 3-3, but he's 3-0 in the
Just
cup.
enough time for one final play in this half. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Brings into the open. Got enough for the first down. He'll be brought down, and that's the
Nah, he
final
wasn't
play
with
of
the
the
4
half.
seconds on the clock.
We played 2
Yeah,
quarters
the
here.
clock
Time
looked
to
like
go
he
to
started
Kevin
before I
Connors
snapped the
now.
ball.
Halftime update. Washington about to boot it
That
deep
boy
to
got it
start
quiet
things in
over
the
here
second
in
half.
Tuscaloosa. Ain't nobody saying, oh.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to
Yeah, I
cross
feel
the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Bro, the nigga was
That
gone
not a great throw.
wide
Might
open.
even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Well, homeboy
The
must gonna
officials
get home
offer
late
the deal,
tomorrow.
and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol.
Oh, he just need Blair just in case.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
What? Yeah, this game kind of
And
little
he
bit.
was able to run through one tackle struggle, but still only a modest gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to the ground game on the left. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be
brother,
physical.
nigga, you said, oh boy, dad was fighting. That was his brother. He was fighting.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That was
the
dad and the son.
They've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half.
Niggas fighting each other.
Not let them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Hard-hitting tackle.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC, or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game.
Hey, good
Just
game,
outside
man.
the
You
red
know
zone
it,
as they pick up the
I
first
can't do
down, they'll
shit.
spot it at the 22.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive. Let's see if they can generate.
Now that'll give it to me. Now that'll give it to me.
He's done that this year. He's inside the
I knew he was finna do it. I knew he was finna do it.
and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown time.
Hey, Blair.
And doing a great job.
I knew the RPO was coming.
Always, that's your first thought process, but then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football.
Man, Blair, I was out there waiting on the ball to get there.
Just take it right to the house.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12.
I knew it was coming.
Utah is trailing
Oh,
right
my
now,
God.
but it's only a couple
All right,
of points.
boy, let's go.
That
That's the
quarterback
turning
just
point.
needs to show the poise